Just
warn
saying.
you.
Thank you. I need those warnings.
So do I.
Yeah.
And a big thank you to Desert Financial Credit Union for sponsoring our KRIM Community Spotlight program. Happy Friday Eve to everyone listening and watching on our KRIM FM Facebook page. We are live streaming our Community Spotlight program from the Sawmill Theater's building, our new location. And congratulations to our guests, Mr. Jeff Simon and Shelby Wilson, for finding it this morning. That's the first part of the, I guess, the quest.
I was worried that I was going to get pulled over out there for just driving back and forth.
For cruising?
Yeah.
You're like taking after some of your students? It's like, wait a second, what are you doing? You're not back, well, you are in high school, but you're the principal of the high school. And Shelby, the principal of the middle school.
Right.
Rim Country Middle School, RCMS. So thank you both for joining me this morning.
Thank you for the invite.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. It's great every month to have the Payson Unified School District on our Community Spotlight program, just to share with the community, share with our listeners and viewers what's happening, what's going on, in the schools, the high school, the middle school. I know just a lot of great programs, a lot of things have been happening this year. I know, and different guests have shared and talked about some of those things. I know, and I'm sorry if this wasn't one of the things that you wanted to talk about, but it was so exciting, the tutoring. I thought the tutoring program,
It's
that's
awesome.
amazing. And that's for high school and middle school, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I've had a kid like go on it just so I can see what it's like, and holy cow,
Yeah.
they're pretty good.
And I liked both of your eyes when it's like, oh, we didn't talk about this, but I have to ask you. And both were like, oh, Chris, wait a second, please. What are you gonna say? No, it's there are so many great programs, great staff, teachers, other staff, administrative. That do an amazing job in the schools, and it's great to be able to recognize them, to hear from them, and their experiences. And I know the tutoring program, it was cool, hearing about that. And now there's in-person tutoring, but also the online tutoring. So if you need to come in on a Friday, you can do that.
Yeah, there's a ton of opportunities.
So many opportunities. So
what's also nice about that online tutoring is that we can have it in class too. So if a teacher's working individually with a group of students and another student needs help, they can just log right into the system and start having their questions answered that way as well. So it opens up a lot of avenues.
Yeah, and kids don't have to wait. Like, they can put their question in, and within one kid told me they might have waited 5 minutes at the longest. And so I'm like, that's awesome that they're like that on top of it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
it's really
great.
cool. It's really cool.
Hey, watching online, we got Bobby Lowry from Lowry's Window
Lowry's.
and Door. Yes, how you doing, Bobby? Bobby and Faith, big supporters of the schools.
Huge supporters of the
Kids.
community.
Of the community, the
everybody.
kids.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
we truly appreciate you guys and all you do. Also, Ty Lewis watching, and he's on the road in California.
Oh, wow.
He's, he is a truck driver, so he's out there hauling the goods. Thank you, Ty.
Thank you for what you do.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for doing that, and thank you for going to California, taking one for the team. Glad, I'm happy I'm in Arizona, in Payson. So, don't have too much fun, Ty. And I know he's rolling his eyes right now.
Driving it,
Yeah, like, oh boy. Hopefully you're not in California too long, and you're not in Southern California, but probably where you are because traffic down there.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't imagine. Could not imagine. Yeah. So, hey, I digress though. What did you guys want to talk about this morning or share or?
We just kind of thought we would talk about the end of the year and
Yeah.
the wrap up and
Yeah.
things that we have
And
going on.
graduation and stuff like that.
Graduation, so usually is it a case where RCMS graduation is before the high school graduation? So
Correct.
when is the RCMS graduation?
It's actually, we're still doing the promotion parade.
Oh, okay.
So it's right before, it starts at 2 o'clock and they just drive right through our parent pickup and we get to celebrate each kid individually, which is pretty awesome.
Uh-huh.
And get to celebrate them going over the hill.
Oh, going, not over the hill like age-wise,
No,
Shelby.
well, Well, some days we tease them about that.
After now, this is your second year?
This is my first.
First, this is still your first.
It's still my first. I have 5 days left.
5 days left to your first year, because I remember I was talking with Jeff before we started the program, how when you first started, you came on our Community Spotlight program with Dr. Wade.
Correct.
And it was kind of your introduction. It's like, hey, welcome to the new principal at the middle school, and it was fun.
It was.
And so, how was the first year?
It's actually lots of growing. I have grown a lot in this position, but it's been awesome. It's been really good. I have a great team that works with me, and the students are awesome. So yeah, it's been a fun change.
Well, and I remember, I think one of the things they were talking about, that was, I don't know if Jake Swartwood was in.
He might have been.
With you, or maybe that was another program, but the gym at the middle school.
Yeah,
and
hopefully.
Payson Premier Dental, they were a big part and instrumental.
Oh yeah, with that. Yeah,
with
they
the
do.
weight room.
Right,
Yeah, that was a
and
huge
they even sponsor our not athlete of the month, but student of the month for the weights.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty awesome, yeah.
Well,
Cool.
I enjoyed all the pictures showing, Dr. Wade or Sarah Hubbard, along with Jake, but doing the gun show. And when the kids, they have their gun show, from the middle school weight room. And that was a great addition.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's been great. And we get to actually, next year we're adding an advanced girls weights.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that is good, because, and I didn't hear the outcome or what was decided by the school board, but I know, and regardless, there's still going to be a girls, wrestling. There'll be girls wrestlers, but I know they were looking at possibly a coach, and I'm not sure how that ended up. But it's cool seeing the girls wrestling program.
Yeah.
And how the one young lady in that program, oh my gosh, she went to state and I think did really well.
I'm going to college on a scholarship too.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's pretty awesome.
So it's great in middle school. I guess we thank guys in the weight room and everything, but oh my gosh, you little knucklehead. But yeah, the girls can be in there too, and it's great for not only wrestling but track, basketball, whatever.
Everything,
all
yeah.
athletes,
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited. We're super excited to be able to focus on their, fitness and stuff. So we're excited.
Yeah. Also, it seemed like during the year, just a lot of student appreciation days, or different businesses or groups, whether it was MHA Foundation and I know they worked with different restaurants, or Dan's Eyes and Dairy, the Pizza Factory, but bringing in pizza and food and treats for the kids, just like, hey, great job guys, and encouraging the students.
Yeah, and that was the thing, is we just wanted to celebrate our kids, and just the fact that they're there, they're a Longhorn, and we want to make sure that they knew that they were loved, and just come out and celebrate with us for a while.
Yeah, and that's something, I know it's I think easier for you guys, easier for those of us that are a little bit more old school. And we think back to, when we were in school and how it was, and it's just not that way. It's not that way anymore. And as society changes, just like, during the 60s and 70s, and the parents were looking at their kids and it's like, you crazy, hippies, all this and that, but because it wasn't like, their generation.
Exactly.
But that's one of the things that I think has really changed is with school. And it is a case where the schools have to be really encouraging and motivating and supporting the kids to get them to stay in school, to go to classes, to really want to participate, because maybe not all the students are getting that at home, and even the ones that do, it's harder maybe for them to, you know, stay engaged or to be motivated, just with all the distractions.
Right.
Everything that's going on.
And with them being with us 8 hours out of the day, I mean, we want to make sure that they know that they're in a safe spot and that they're in a loved spot and that we love having them there. So we want to make sure that they know that.
Yeah, feeling appreciated, like they're cared about. That's so important. I think that's so important in the world today in general, not just for kids, but also for adults.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think for us, I mean, Teacher Appreciation Week was amazing. I mean, our kids had given back to staff. I mean, a couple different things that they wanted to do for us and the whole staff. It was phenomenal. And then just the community, the outpour from the community, the giving. It was just it was unbelievable. Something new was coming in to the school, just saying thank you. And it was unbelievable. It was very heartwarming.
Yeah, it was nice to know, for the teachers to know that they are appreciated and the community sees it.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's really nice.
Barbara Anderson is watching, and she commented, yes, school is a very big safe spot for kids. Thank you for making them feel that way.
Thanks, Barb.
And then Michelle Marinelli watching, or I should say Mitchell. Mitchell Marinelli. No, I'm just joking, Michelle. But Michelle saying, congrats, graduates.
Yes.
Which I think she has
group
2.
Yeah, she has a
Caleb and Brianna.
Yeah, she got to see the grad walk today too.
Oh,
I saw her over at JRE. Yeah.
Oh, good job. That's
Our seniors
awesome.
are walking through each of the schools.
There we go.
Yeah, so.
And the other half of the Lowry Power Team, Faith Lowry watching.
Faith.
Hi, Faith.
They love you. Thank you for all you do. And Faith and Bobby still have 2 in school.
Right.
Trinity and Cash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
And one's at each one of our schools.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
That's so. There we go. That's exciting. Graduation next week. So we have the middle school graduation, and that parade.
Yeah.
Is pretty cool, I have to say, because I like the fact that you're not kind of sitting there, you know, waiting, and it is a little more informal. But how you know, kids and families have gotten real creative.
Oh, they
and
have.
they'll decorate the vehicles. They'll do different things. Heck, the one year, because it was like an Hawaiian theme, wasn't it?
Last year was Hawaiian.
Last year was Hawaiian.
Yes, and we even had those kids riding in a boat.
In a boat, yeah.
It
in
was
a boat.
awesome.
Or, I love it, Angela, I forget her last name, but where her family, they took the doors off their car.
Oh, yes. Rocks, yeah.
Yeah, Prague.
They did. The Crocs, yeah.
Prague. And I saw them drive by, and I'm like, wait, what? And she said, yeah, Darren, they came off easy, but then getting them back on. Trickier. But yeah, just the decorating and all the fun,
Right.
the celebration. Oh, hey, sticker time. To where, yeah, it's really, I think the kids seem to really enjoy it.
They do. I know we had some pushback, but man, it's so much fun because those kids get to be with their own, and their families get to celebrate with them, and it's just really a great environment to be in when they're driving through and stuff.
Yeah.
And they don't have to sit in a stuffy
Yeah, they don't have
auditorium.
to, where there's limited seating, and so it's actually been a pretty, as a teacher, it's nice to be able to celebrate each one individually instead of just a hurried handshake and stuff. You get to really celebrate and see, and their personalities come out when they are, you know, decorating the cars and doing all that fun stuff.
Well, and it is a case where all year, you know, in class, you have to, you know, be quiet, you have to listen, you know. You have to, you know, you can't just kind of let loose a little bit. And even at graduation, at the end, or, you know, there's different parts. But for the most part, the graduation is you're sitting there, you're listening, and again, then at the end, you know, you cut loose, you let go. But with that parade, you can like cut loose the whole time.
Right.
And it was cool seeing teachers and and faculty out there cheering them on, and they're interacting with all of them and having a great time.
Right.
Like the entire time of the parade, not just, at the end,
Correct.
just for a brief
Yeah.
moment.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just want to, 8 years, got to celebrate it a little bit, and it's a fun celebration.
Yes. So the high school graduation, then, the date on that is the next day, the following day?
No,
Same
it's
day.
Thursday,
Same
Thursday
day.
the 25th.
Thursday, okay, good.
We have a rehearsal at 4, and then the presentation starts at 7. Actually, right at 7, we will be lined up, ready to go, and as soon as it hits 7, we step on the field.
Wow. So that's can be a full day, very full day for those that have students like you mentioned, like
Right.
yeah, if you have a senior and an 8th grader, wow. You got
Yeah.
a busy day, but it's kind of nice because it's all done in one
One
day.
day.
One day, you knock it out.
Yeah, that's
Right.
why I was last year. I had Colby in
Yeah.
8th grade, and then had the presentation for the graduation that night. So it was an
Yeah,
exciting day.
yeah.
Exhausting, but
Long-
fun.
Yeah.
Long day, but yeah, but
It's
you
worth
get
it,
it done.
yeah.
in
Friday
one
was
day.
nice to sleep in a little bit. So.
Exactly. Get to relax. It was
Exactly.
done in one day.
That's right.
Yeah, done in
That's
one day. Yeah, that's good. So, high school graduation on the football field there, and yeah, and that's usually, that ceremony goes pretty quick though too.
Yeah, so we've been averaging about an hour and 25, hour and 30 minutes
Mhm.
per graduation. They just want to be a little bit shorter. We have shorter speeches, and I'm not talking as much, so I think that's always a good thing. So we'll get through it. I want to say it about an hour and 15 minutes.
Wow,
And then
okay.
pictures and everything can happen afterwards.
Yep, and we'll be live streaming that as well, so.
Appreciate you guys
you
doing
know,
that too.
yeah,
That's awesome.
parents-
That's great.
Oh, yes, you're very welcome. Parents, or, you can let relatives know, or friends of the family that aren't able to be here, that they can watch it. It'll be on the KRIM Facebook page, along with the Payson Unified School District, or not the.
Payson High School.
High school, the
Yeah,
high school,
our high school
Payson High School Longhorn page,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Awesome.
Yep, so it'll be on those pages you can watch, and on YouTube as well. We'll do it on our YouTube channel. So, yeah, if you don't have Facebook, or you know someone that doesn't have Facebook, it'll be on the KRIM YouTube channel, and we'll share all those links, have all those up there, so
Hey, you're making me a little
people
more
can see
nervous that more people are going to be watching.
I know.
those. No, hey, remember, it's a short speech, short
Short
speech,
speech.
short speech.
Short speech.
Did you, well, and did you, yeah, I think last year's that worked really well. The
Yeah.
setup, everything, it was really nice.
Yeah, it worked out real smooth, and in fact, it's actually grown. We have more people that want to volunteer and come
Nice.
in and help out, and just making sure that people are taken care of, and that the kids are taken care of, and
Oh, that's
I love
great.
that. I love the help that's coming in.
Yeah, no, that is great to have that support, especially all the way through the year, so support in graduation as well, and the final events.
Yeah, and the big push. We have a lot of people that are helping get kids there. I mean, we're dragging some kids there. They're gonna get there, but yeah, our numbers are gonna be good. We're
Well,
getting kids there.
I have to say, and I don't think he wouldn't be listening, my brother, he was with my mom, they went back to New Jersey, and I think they're traveling today, but funny graduation story with him. He graduated from Mingus High School,
Yeah.
and my grandparents came out from New Jersey for his graduation. And they were riding to graduation because they live in Sedona. So they're riding over there to graduation. And on the way, he informs them that he's not walking, he's not graduating. He didn't have enough credits. There was one class that, and he was a smooth talker in high school, and he could talk, he talked to, I guess his teachers must have been into, hey, what do I need to do? How can I, just to make sure I graduate? But there was one teacher. I was like, nope. And he needed it to graduate, so he, just had to do a summer school class, and,
Right.
he got his diploma, but he didn't walk.
Yeah.
And they found out on the drive.
Oh, that's wrong.
So yes, if there are any, seniors listening and you're in that situation, don't do that to your family.
Yeah.
Don't tell them last minute.
Yeah, no kidding. Hopefully, we've had enough communications go out
That's
to
not
kids and families that shouldn't happen.
To where that doesn't
What we
happen.
do have happen is, even though it's on a Thursday, it's still super busy in town. And we
Oh,
want to
yeah.
make sure that nobody misses graduation or can't get here or get stuck in traffic on
Yeah.
Thursday night. So just everybody plan ahead and get here
Yeah.
early.
And if you are running late or, you're on your way, you're traveling, watch it on your phone. Live
Yes, there you
stream.
go. There you
So
go.
you can watch it as you're pulling into the parking lot and then go right in and then you can, be there live. But,
Right.
And we have all 3 parking lots open, so, I mean, there's
Nice.
not a spot in the first one. Don't park on curbs or things.
Yeah.
Don't park in the other
Keep going.
spots. And,
Yep,
yeah, everything's open and ready and staff members there to help direct. So,
nice.
awesome.
Nice, so, wow, and then summer programs, I guess, that you have. There's obviously summer school programs,
Right.
and then are there any other, I know lunch, is that for the
Yep.
older
so it's
children as
open,
well?
yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's open for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
actually,
all students, I should say.
Yeah, it's
Not everybody-
anybody-
Not everybody, I'm not going, I can't.
Yeah, not,
I can't do it.
You're like, hey, just come on down.
Yeah,
The
so-
principal invited me when he was on KRIM. He said I could go to school. No.
it does say children 18 years and younger are eligible, so
So that's been the same way for
Yeah.
several years now, so.
it's at JRE.
Okay, there we go.
That's your placement.
No, it's
And,
not in my place, it's at
There you
JRE.
go. That's a good spot.
Yeah.
So Barb Anderson commenting again, I'm trying to make my son do the parade, he doesn't want to, I think he's embarrassed.
I know.
Oh, hey now. Hopefully he does, he'll have a great time.
He'll
have so much fun. Yeah.
And that's also the other thing, it's like there isn't a big spotlight.
No.
Like right on you. So when you're walking, getting your diploma, going up in front of everyone,
Yeah.
doing the grab and shake, I mean, yeah, that can be intimidating. And
Right.
everyone, looking at you. So if you, get embarrassed easily, you're more of an introvert, you don't like a lot of people looking at you.
Yeah, because it's just you
Yeah,
going
you-
by.
Yeah,
and
going
then
by.
It's just staff and faculty or
Yeah.
cheering
You're
you
there
on.
with your family, you're in
Yeah.
the car with your family.
Yeah,
it's-
so in a
yeah,
parade,
support.
yep, you're right there with your family. Yes, you have teachers saying hi, congratulating you, but.
It's pretty quick, too.
It is pretty quick, yeah, it's a lot
Right.
different, so,
And
yeah.
Barb, I'll talk to Brody.
There we go. And also, Barb says congrats to all the graduates, especially my niece Riley Adolph.
Yes.
That's right, Riley.
What a character.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's first year playing softball,
Mhm.
and so I announced, the softball games, and the last game, something that Coach Brian Burke started when he was announcing some of the softball games, filling in a little bit,
Mhm.
and he started doing nicknames along with one of the other coaches' husbands. And so, we kind of kept the tradition alive, but just like final game of the season, but for Riley, it's like, Riley, what could be your nickname? So I came up with Riley, always smiley, Adolf.
Oh, that's a great
It's
one for
appropriate,
her.
right?
Nailed that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know,
Totally
she
appropriate.
is, yeah.
No
always-
matter what, she's smiling.
Smiling,
smiling.
outgoing, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful young lady.
And
Yep.
she's
Yeah,
awesome.
no, it's great. And then also Faith Lowry saying hi to you, Jeff Simon, and yeah. So graduation time that Thursday. I guess also if you're not participating in the graduation, or you don't have children, students in the graduation or family, probably be good to stay away from that area, Longhorn, and
Right.
traveling down there, it'll be a little more congested than usual. Also, the parade, is
Yeah.
that middle school parade gonna come out of the football field parking lot?
Correct.
Travel down
Correct.
Longhorn, so Longhorn,
So Thursday, they should just stay off.
Yeah.
I would say from noon to 10:30 at night, it's gonna be busy.
it's gonna
Yeah.
be busy. So,
It's gonna be busy day.
yeah, everyone listening and watching, maybe treat Longhorn on, next Thursday as you would the Beeline on a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Just kind of
Yeah,
stay off it,
exactly.
unless obviously you live on it, or that's the only way, but it's nice, even in the neighborhoods, off of Longhorn, you can get in off McLean. So,
Correct.
there's alternate routes you can go. and,
Yes.
It'll probably help out.
Yep, it will be busy. In fact, right after they're done with their parade, we have people coming in, getting ready for our graduation.
Right,
Mm,
so
yeah.
it's
3:30,
gonna
4 o'clock.
Yeah, there'll be constant motion, huh?
constant, yeah.
Constant motion
Yeah, it'll be super busy.
around the schools there.
Yeah.
So-
No, but yeah, great day. Thursday, graduation next Thursday for middle school and high school, so that'll be a lot of fun. Well, guys, it's 10:30.
All right.
It's
that quick?
time, so,
That
I
was
know.
a quick one.
I know, yeah. We're about that time. We have a couple more minutes. I don't know. Do you have anything else that you wanted to share?
I just want to say thanks, and thanks for all you do for us, and thanks to our community for being so supportive of everything that we do. I mean, we've put in a lot of great programming and have a lot of great teachers and great students, great staff, and it's all because of, you know, our community all working together and bringing great people in and welcoming and inviting, and so
Yeah,
it's
and
awesome.
supporting the students. Our community
Anytime.
supports them so much, it's amazing.
Yeah, we're grateful.
So
Oh,
We're
we
very
are so
for the school
grateful.
district.
Yeah, you have, you know, great community members, great businesses,
Yeah.
organizations. I mean, the support comes from so many different areas in the community. That's what
Yeah, it's
is
pretty
really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
To see just an all-around support for our youth.
Yeah,
Um,
it's really cool how much they love and care about them.
Yeah.
They want what's best for those kids.
They want what's best, they want to see them succeed and
Right.
do well. And that was something, you know, talking to people in the last couple of weeks, you know, some business owners and just community members that have seen examples of our youth out in the community, whether it's working or just being out and about. And, you know, they're just very impressed with our young people. And yeah, they're still young people, so they have their young people knucklehead moments.
Right.
But they're just great kids,
Right.
the majority of them, and, you know, really contribute to the community as well.
Yeah, you know, it's common that I will get an email from somebody in the community complimenting one of our students doing something,
Yeah,
catching them doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And it's so cool that way.
Yeah, and it's great that they're recognized when they're caught doing the right thing, because it's so easy to kind of blast, you know,
The
kids
negatives,
and
yeah.
young people when they're caught doing a wrong thing, or something that it's like, what were you thinking? You know, that wasn't the best decision.
Yeah, it's all about learning, but if you look for negative things all the time, you're
Yeah.
gonna find it.
Yeah.
But if you look for the good things, you'll find those too.
Yeah,
Correct,
oh,
yeah.
definitely, and there's a ton of good and great things in our community, great
Absolutely.
people. And, you know, as we mentioned, you know, all of the community members that really do so much in the community, it's the same with our youth. There are
Right.
great and amazing youth that also contribute to the community and make it such a wonderful community. So
Yeah.
I know they're a minority in our community. I mean, with a senior-heavy population, and we just don't have as many youth as, you know, other communities like Show Low or Snowflake, you know, percentage-wise.
right.
But they, you know, make a huge contribution to
They
our
do.
community.
They do.
And
They
it's
do.
easy to overlook that sometimes.
Yeah, they're great ambassadors for our school and our community.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome kids.
There you go. Well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming on and all you do, you know, for the youth. And I know it's a real job where you have to love what you're doing. You have to really have a passion and love for young people and you know, and what you're doing, because it is very tiring.
It is.
It can wear, but it's all of the positive feedback, the encouragement that you get that help you know, keep you going. And when you see you know, young people doing great things, that's you know, that's what it's all about.
That's right.
Right.
Absolutely.
So,
Well,
hey, well,
thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you. Yeah, better get back to the music before Jet kind of tears the station apart this morning. He's on a little rampage. I don't know what
Jed
it
is on a
is.
roll here.
Yeah, he's on a roll. So time to get back to the music with some Ozark Mountain Daredevils, Moody Blues, and more. But first, how about a quick update from the National Weather Service? There we go, mics are down, and let me turn this off.